Alright, I come from a land down under with grandparents who literally live in the Shire from Lord of the Rings and cousins who have more cow friends than people friends. More importantly, I come from the land of the number one rugby team in the world, the New Zealand All Blacks. When my parents first immigrated to America in the early 90s, they made sure to bring all kinds of Kiwiana, or Kiwi culture, with them. The most prominent aspect of the Kiwiana they brought was their love for rugby and their country's team. My All Blacks jersey that I wear with pride represents the sense of community and pride that the All Blacks bring to New Zealanders and my family. It makes me feel proud of my home country, it connects me to all of the Kiwi community in America, and it plays a huge role in how my sisters and I were brought up. First and foremost, I wear my New Zealand All Blacks jersey wherever I go. It represents my small country in such a big way. It's a country of only 4.5 million people, and when we compare it to the 318.9 million people in America, you can see the big difference. It gives my small country a stamp to the rest of the world. Like, sure, Kiwis don't have Pop-Tarts, and sheep outnumber people by 6-1, but we kick ass at rugby, and that's something to be proud of. This small town, big dreams mentality that the All Blacks promote kind of helped my parents settle into a new country. They immigrated here with a group of 10 of their closest friends in search of a more industrious lifestyle, and they experienced a huge culture shock when they first moved here. Eventually, all their friends got divided along the California coast, but they made sure at least twice a year to reunite and throw a huge All Blacks viewing party that we still throw to this day. They usually start at 8 in the morning due to time differences, but we get to reconnect with all of our friends that my parents moved to America with. In addition to helping my parents connect to old friends, the All Blacks kind of helped my dad settle into Riverside, where we live now, with a new rugby club that he joined when he first moved to America. He joined the Riverside Rugby Club, and the men he played with showed him the ropes of California living. Without these men, all of whom I now consider my family, my dad wouldn't have transitioned so smoothly from one culture to another. Now my dad plays old boys rugby once a year on Catalina Island with the same team he played with when he first moved to the States. And each of the men he plays with have been in my life since I can remember. The All Blacks jump-started my parents' love for the sport of rugby, and they passed on that love and the values that the sport promotes to my sisters and I. With the help of rugby and the New Zealand All Blacks, I learned to be a proud first-generation American, a proud citizen of New Zealand, and a proud rugby lover. And the All Blacks jersey represents all that I am proud of into a single black shirt.